Gentlemen, please stand for the entry of our dignitary party. Everyone, please be seated. The Western Conservation Law Enforcement Academy respectfully acknowledges that we are on traditional land, referred to as Treaty 6, Treaty 7, and Treaty 8 territory. We respect the treaties that were made on these territories, acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and dedicate ourselves to moving forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in the spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. We have a professional photographer present after the ceremony this afternoon. Please turn your cell phone to vibrate and ensure flashes are turned off. Please be advised that under the Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act, your attendance here may be a matter of public record, including photographs, images, and videotaping during the event. This information is being collected under Section 33C of the FOIP Act and will be protected under the provisions of the Act. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to welcome our senior officers and the members of our dignitary party. Deputy Minister Justin Trickler, Public Safety and Emergency Services. Deputy Chief Rob Lamont, Alberta Fish and Wildlife Enforcement Services. Chief Corey Meadows, Manitoba Natural Resources Indigenous Futures Conservation Officer Services. Chief Cam Schley, British Columbia Ministry of Environment and Parks Conservation Officer Service. Deputy Chief Sean Brinsky, British Columbia Ministry of Environment and Parks Conservation Officer Service. Assistant Commissioner Mark Pinchot, Saskatchewan Ministry of Corrections, Policing and Public Safety Enforcement Section. Chief Ryan Hennings, Yukon Department of Environment Conservation Officer Services. Acting Deputy Chief Martin Owen, Yukon Department of Environment Conservation Officer Services. Superintendent Trevor Miller, Alberta Fish and Wildlife Enforcement Services. Inspector Steve Cook, Staff Development, Training and Recruitment, British Columbia Conservation Officer Services. Acting Inspector John Moisey, Saskatchewan Ministry of Corrections, Policing and Public Safety Enforcement Support Section. Deputy Chief Rob Sabinsky, Sheriff Highway Patrol. Superintendent Trevor Salem, Alberta Fish and Wildlife Enforcement Services. Superintendent Steve Cross, Alberta Fish and Wildlife Enforcement Services. Vice President Bev Nagravi of Portage College. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Lac La Biche, the graduation ceremony of Western Conservation Law Enforcement Academy, Class 27. Today, Class 27 will be led in by the Public Safety and Emergency Services Regimental Pipes and Drums. I am Sergeant Blake Van Camp with the Yukon Conservation Officer Service, and I am the officer in charge of Class 27. It has both been a privilege and an honor to work alongside these dedicated recruits throughout their journey. I share the OIC duty with Richard Ian Duke of British Columbia Conservation Officer Services. Corporal Nathan Kroger of Manitoba Conservation Officer Services. Corporal Derek Stenger of Saskatchewan Conservation Officer Services. And Corporal Jennifer Stein of Alberta Fish and Wildlife Service. Today's ceremony marks the completion of our academy training for Western Canada's newest conservation law enforcement officers. Over the past 17 weeks, these recruits have been immersed in intensive training programs. They have been pushed to the limit both physically and mentally, dedicating countless hours to studying and learning the many skills required in our field. They have developed and refined their abilities in firearms, offensive tactics, emergency vehicle operation, boat operation, and human-wildlife conflict, among other vital modules. Class 27 persevered through long days and nights, balancing academic studies with intense physical fitness expectations. They endured time away from family, friends, and loved ones, and in doing so, they grew closer to becoming the family that they are today. Their success is the collective work, dedication, and determination to each one of them. Being present during their graduation is incredibly rewarding. Proud alone to witness how much they've grown, the skills they've developed, and the dedication they've grown throughout the training. It is fulfilling to know that they're now fully equipped to take on the role as national resource law enforcement officers and make a positive impact in their community. And now I'd like to call on British Columbia Conservation Officer Service Academy Sergeant Major Evelyn Robertson to commence the ceremony. Sergeant Major. Would everyone please stand for the singing of our national anthem, sung by Saskatchewan Conservation Officer Jacob Scredding. Please be seated. Sergeant Major Robinson will now prepare for CLIA Class 27 for their badge presentations. Sergeant Major Robinson. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now call upon Deputy Minister of Public Safety and Emergency Services, Justin Trickler, to address us. Justin Trickler.
Good afternoon, recruits, families, friends, honored guests, including government officials from neighboring provinces. On behalf of the Government of Alberta and the Minister of Public Safety and Emergency Services, it is my distinct privilege to join you to celebrate the graduation of Troop 27, the Western Congregation of Law Enforcement Academy. The members of Troop 27 your dedication, discipline, perseverance throughout their training reflects their strong commitment to the community and to the protection of Canada's vast national security. Choosing a career in conservation law is no small decision. It demands not only courage and integrity, but deep-rooted passion for preserving our environment and protecting our beautiful outdoor wildlife and our incredible natural resources in that generation. To do this successfully would take an intensive recruitment process followed by no doubt demanding training. Along the way, we relied on each other, building a team, resilience needed to thrive in our environment. Today marks a very significant milestone in your journey towards becoming fish and wildlife officers and conservation officers. We are here to celebrate you, but also to take a moment to reflect on the important role you're stepping into. With expanded responsibility and increasingly more complex roles in law enforcement, you will find yourself answering calls for help from people relying on you to apply the law fairly and impartially. You are going to encounter people in their darkest days. And I, your leadership, hope that you will select for those who are. As for your assignment to protect people's lives and keep our environment free from safe. That is a tremendous responsibility and one that I'm confident you take seriously. I just want you all to take a moment to look out at the very proud but also to look out at the benefits of the work that you are doing today. Pay close attention to the shoulder glasses you'll wear, first cap you'll wear your uniform, and that. Jealousy, protecting, integrity, routine, the generation of exceptionally well trained on operating in more active education, gave knowledge and complex wildlife for responding to emergencies. Your instructors have done an excellent job preparing you to handle anything that comes your way. I know you'll join me in families and friends in applauding that task for the trainers. I'd like to congratulate every one of you and wish you the best and rewarding career in conservation law enforcement. Thank you so much. I'm so humbled to be here to celebrate you. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will now call on Deputy Chief of Fish and Wildlife Services, Rob Lamont, to address us. Rob Lamont.
Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to my privilege to address you on the group. You could update this along with agents. I want to thank you here today, here in the groundwork. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the agency represented here today, I can safely say these officers from that. This is a time to acknowledge the presence these new officers and be good with them to find home in their lives. There's no better more important than our new recruits. I want to take a moment to acknowledge all the families and friends and friends. Thanks for being here. To support your loved ones and the environment. These challenges your love and support to these officers in the department. We promise we will do everything in our power to look after them and do everything their career is going. On that note, graduates, you will find your family and friends to be a critical source of strength throughout your career. We love you, to honor them by sharing your thoughts struggles today's children in the world. Make sure you always prioritize family and your own health, physical resilience. To the graduates, today was a milestone in your career as a agent and as new team members in respective agencies. The training you've gone through is both rigorous, demanding, and designed. We have high standards for good reason, standards we all have for exceeding. Your training is giving you the best tools available to support the role of conservation officer. Have confidence in that training, in yourself, and others. Sure, I can speak with Member Chief and say we're proud of each and every one of you. Your dedication, passion, and teamwork demonstrate through this training. We pull together as a team. The friendship you formed here, stay with you forever. Graduating from 2007 is a testament to success of this and highlights the commitment each participating agency to maintain this exceptional leadership, striving to take this opportunity to thank all the trainers, support staff, and particular officers, Trent Lake campaign. You've all done yourself and all of us are very proud, extra mile, in ensuring that all the rules were successful while keeping us on the product. I know all of you will always be grateful for your passionate leadership and continued support. This intensive 4+1 in-service training program is designed to prepare new officers for the demands of conservation law enforcement while developing the unique skill set that enable them to be successful in the challenging field. Western Conservation Law Enforcement Academy is unique in North America. The agencies from across Western Canada work together to design the programs, pool their instructors, their equipment, and their budget to develop officers and all anywhere in the Western Canada. I'm confident you all successfully completed some of the best and most demanding training in Canada, and you should be very proud of that. Each of our agencies have an incredible reputation that we as leaders and all of our communities expect the highest standards for the law, with integrity, respect, compassion, and profession. Today represents one experience in exchange for the newly sworn officers who classmates in always and veterans for the dogs on places they likely want to be visiting, much less living in. These officers will dedicate working lives to that cause. Remember, when the rest of us are safe at home, in our beds, they will be found in those dark and lonely places where that will be hours away. In those situations, rely on their wits and their skills that they have learned here. Members of Troop 27, your remote departmental journey and most others take full advantage of the days that lie ahead. Never lose sight of why you came here in the first place, but this is your calling. You may not realize it yet, but we're all leaders. When you put on that uniform, people with help, guidance, all I ask is that you always wear your uniform with pride. Treat everyone you come across with dignity and respect, and do it well. Family, friends, will always be proud. Thank you all.
Chief Corey Meadows will now present Manitoba's newest conservation officers with their badges. Conservation Officer Shauna Sinsora.
Sir!
Officer Sinsora is posted to Snow Lake, Manitoba. Conservation Officer Yuri Carino. Officer Marino is posted to Thompson, Manitoba. Conservation Officer Dallas Gaffrey.
Sir!
Officer Gaffrey is posted to Thompson, Manitoba. Assisting in her bad presentation is her partner, Conservation Officer Brian Federa, with Manitoba Conservation Officer Service. Conservation Officer Brady Hicks.
Sir!
Officer Hicks is posted to Gibsonville, Manitoba. Conservation Officer Owen Jones.
Sir!
Officer Jones is posted to Thompson, Manitoba. Conservation Officer Shane McGrath.
Sir!
Officer McGrath is posted to Woboden, Manitoba. Chief Dan Schley will now present British Columbia's newest Conservation Officer with their badges. Conservation Officer Landon Weisel.
Sir!
Officer Weisel is posted to Mackenzie, British Columbia. Assisting in his badge presentation is his brother, Fishery Officer Mark Weisel, with the Federal Department of Ocean Fisheries. Conservation Officer Aaron Eversfield.
Sir!
Officer Eversfield is posted to Jetman, British Columbia. Conservation Officer Lily Cooper.
Sir!
Officer Hooper is posted to Fort St. John, British Columbia. Conservation Officer Ashton Jones.
Sir!
Officer Jones is posted to Vanderhoof, British Columbia. Assisting in her bat presentation is her father, Border Services Officer Troy Jones of the Canada Border Services Agency. Conservation Officer John King.
Sir!
Officer King is posted to Duncan, British Columbia. Conservation Officer Hayden McKenzie.
Sir!
Officer McKenzie is posted to Fort St. John, British Columbia. Conservation Officer Jamie McComb.
Sir!
Officer McComb is posted to Mission, British Columbia. Conservation Officer Luca Sedella.
Sir!
Officer Sedella is posted to Chetwynd, British Columbia. Conservation Officer Rogan Thin.
Sir!
Officer Thin is posted to Fort Nelson, British Columbia. Assisting in his bat presentation is his father, Conservation Officer Blair Thin of the British Columbia Conservation Officer Service. Assistant Commissioner Mark Pinchot will now present Saskatchewan's newest conservation officers with their badges. Conservation Officer Katie Columbus.
Sir!
Officer Columbus is posted to Dorntosh, Saskatchewan. Assisting in her badge presentation is her father, retired Conservation Officer Dwayne Columbus of the Saskatchewan Conservation Officer Service. Conservation Officer Austin Jason.
Sir!
Officer Jason is posted to Priestville, Saskatchewan. Conservation Officer Adam Johnston.
Sir!
Officer Johnston is posted to Oval, Saskatchewan. Conservation Officer Michael Kuchaki.
Sir!
Officer Kuchaki is posted to Shaunavon, Saskatchewan. Conservation Officer Zachary Lenz.
Sir!
Officer Lenz is posted to Stony Rapids, Saskatchewan. Assisting in his badge presentation is his grandfather, retired Sergeant Owen Arthur of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Conservation Officer Owen Mellenbaum.
Sir!
Officer Mellenbaum is posted to Pine House, Saskatchewan. Assisting in his badge presentation is his father, Sergeant Mark Mellenbaum of the Prince Albert Police Service. Officer Payne is posted to Loon Lake, Saskatchewan. Conservation Officer Lucy Pazura. Officer Pazura is posted to Loon Lake, Saskatchewan. Conservation Officer Mitch Porter.
Sir!
Officer Porter is posted to Regina, Saskatchewan. Conservation Officer Jacob Stratton.
Sir!
Officer Stratton is posted to Loon Lake, Saskatchewan. Deputy Chief Rob Lamont will now present Alberta's newest Fish and Wildlife officers with their badges. Fish and Wildlife Officer Adam Close.
Sir!
Officer Close is posted to High Prairie, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Drew Dovichuk.
Sir!
Officer Dovichuk is posted to Cardston, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Michelle Howes.
Sir!
Officer Howes is posted to Edmonton, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Megan McGilvery.
Sir!
Officer McGilvery is posted to St. Paul, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Jake McCallum.
Sir!
Officer McCallum is posted to Slave Lake, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Haley O'Brien.
Sir!
Officer O'Brien is posted to Athabasca, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Max Runyons.
Sir!
Officer Runyons is posted to Lac La Biche, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Riley Schmidt.
Sir!
Officer Schmidt is posted to High Level, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Ian Scribner.
Sir!
Officer Scribner is posted to Rocky Mountain House, Alberta. Fish and Wildlife Officer Garrett Yazinski.
Sir!
Officer Yazinski is posted to Valley View, Alberta. Assisting in his badge presentation is his father, Peace Officer Leon Yazinski of the City of Calgary. Officer Aaron Erisfield will now give the valedictorian address for Class 27. The valedictorian is selected by their fellow recruits for the consistency, exemplifying professionalism through their words, action, wisdom, focus, and inspiration throughout the training program. They set a standard of excellence, representing and inspiring every member of their class with their exemplary conduct. Officer Erisfield.
Sir!
I was chosen to say a few words on that as well. My career election is the moment that took years to get to. There are 35 new officers in the today. There were literally thousands of people that come. These 35 represent the best. They had the attitude, the skill, and the ability. After a career, they have the knowledge, the tools, and the skills. Many of you have an idea what it took to get here. The years of education, effort, unwavering commitment. You made it from the late night study, the challenging application processes, the years of work just to get one foot in the door. That is all that this moment here. So the knowledge that these fine people who will play at Class 27 will walk into this building as recruits, walk out officers. I am just one person among this incredible group. I was lucky enough to stand before you today trying to convey some of the sentiments that we all share. The happiness, the respect, gratitude that you all made your way all this way to see us today. We would not be the people we are without all of you. So thank you. Sergeant, you frustrated the heck out of us at times. But there is not a single new officer here who does not respect you to their core. Every one of us will leave here being indelibly shaped by the lessons that you instilled upon us. You raised the bar and you came forward. You put your life on hold for a call. Not just to help create new officers, but to create the best officers. To all of our corporals and every single instructor that we had over the last 4 months, you left your mark on us, and we will be great officers because of you. We are eternally grateful. My fellow recruits, I'm proud beyond words to be up here with you today. There is literally no one in the world who would rather stand shoulder to shoulder with. I trust all of you have my back out there, to have each other's backs. I have seen every one of you persevere through this academy and all the challenges that it has to offer. When you walk out of this building today, you will not be the same person that walked in. You are now gate wardens. You have earned your responsibility, the rest in hand, to select you. You are here because you felt a call. Now go out and answer it.
Sergeant Major Robinson.
Sir! I
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Western Conservation Law Enforcement Academy Class 27. From the bleachers, you are welcome to take pose at this time. In preparation for dismissal, Officer Eversfield will now take command of the class from Sergeant Major Robertson. As valedictorian, it is tradition to take final command of the class as they conclude their training. Officer Eversfield. Upon dismissal of the class, we request that all remain in the parade square as the graduates will return shortly after photographs. Officer Eversfield will now request permission from Deputy Chief Rob Lamont to dismiss the class. Officer Eversfield. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. On behalf of Western Conservation Law Enforcement